After you have your forks on your bucket, then put your stabilizer bar on before tightening down the bolts. First thing I did is I removed most of the Loctite. You can see some of that red Loctite. That's not necessary. They didn't need to put that on there. I would rather have had these, separate. They were already installed. And just, when you put your fork up against your blade here, leave a gap so you're not touching your blade, and you don't want to be jeopardizing that weld any. And you don't want to mess with your blade on your bucket. And you don't want anything pushing down on this blade either, because this is just welded on here. I didn't use these, and I don't see any sense in using those. All I needed was 1 1/4 inch wrench, and once I turned these bolts down tight enough, then I just used a wrench to tighten these nuts up against the bucket. Really, the most important part is that under here, that is flush with your bucket. That's your support. You don't want anything on this. You don't want any pressure on that, because your support is here at this bolt and under here. Tighten this one first, then this one. As you tighten this one, it will start to come up and you'll get a flush fit right here. First attempt picking up log. Forks are a little too wide. I'll move those in closer later. Using forks on a tractor is a little bouncy. It's not like a regular forklift. You can't be as nimble. So my little BX limit on the bucket is about 400 pounds. This is where I'm going to set up a sawmill. I laid down a couple of sycamore trees that I'm using for rails to set these logs on. After I took that strap off, I just lowered that bucket, tilted it down, and the logs just rolled right onto those rails. I was able to get underneath this log pretty good because I went into the dirt some, but then I snagged a root, so when I was bringing it up, it was a little bit harder. But the root snapped, so I was able to pick it up anyways.
There you go. All right. It's a heavy one. Oh, I was on a root too. That's why. Looks good. That was loose, so I just kicked that one back in and lined them back up, but these are staying real steady here. Yeah, I like it.
All right, so I lifted the max weight with several logs, and you can tell right here it didn't make any dents or anything. So yeah, $150. I'd say so. Good deal. Yeah. Quite pleased. Before I weld on a permanent stabilizer bar, I put the stabilizer bar at the end to keep these lined up and stable while I measured 24 inches apart and made sure they were square. I'm just using the PCU channel. I went ahead and ground down the tops of the forks there. They had a pretty nice powder coat on them. Just spraying on some anti-splatter spray. And tack the ends. Been several months since I welded, so it was a little bit uncomfortable. Knocking the slag off. And brushing it off. You don't want to have any slag there interfering with your weld. More anti-splatter spray. What I should have done is practice, do a dry run. So now I've got to knock off that slag and clean it up again before I go back and start over. I don't start all the way over. I just get back on my line where I started coming up with the weld. Just trying to practice here, getting comfortable and what I should have done in the first place. I'm doing the cursive E. Just trying to stay on line. It's a little bit windy today, so I didn't wear a mask. It's blowing it away from me, so I wasn't too concerned. I could see my pool really well today. Too bad. A little bit right there. Pretty good. A little hole right there. Nope, just a dip. There's one little place on the end there that looked like a hole, but it was just a little dip. Take that. It's not bad. It'll stick out way far out from that one.
hot. Hot.
I wasn't comfortable on this side.
Hot summer.
And then my
Hot
finger got real
summer.
hot.
Woo, still hot. Still hot, hot. Oh baby, hot, hot, hot. Oh baby, hot, hot, hot. Baby, hot, hot, hot. Let that cool down there. Very uncomfortable right here. Couldn't get it. Couldn't see the pull. I couldn't see the weld pull. And then I had my stick out too far. That's why I stopped. Took a deep breath. Started back with the cursive E. Try to be consistent. Clean that slag off there so you can get a good weld going. Dip it before you stick it. Yeah. Okay. Just gotta tack the backside. I think we got us some stabilization going on here, folks. Somebody got that tight. I wonder who that was. Me. I torqued it, didn't I? Okay. Now we can tighten these up.
You can't see it, but I actually have the welder ground to the U-channel there on the end. There you go. You can see it right there on the right-hand side. Now I'm just tacking the underside. Give a little bit more support. Oh. Watch your noggin if you're crawling underneath. Nice breeze. And it's cool out too today, so good day to weld. Picking up some oak logs here that have been laying here for a while. I never got to them. They still might have some good slabs in them, so I'm going to go ahead and take them over to where I'm going to put the sawmill. Couldn't quite get underneath that one. It's on a hill. away they go. I didn't put them with the others. Like I said, they may not be any good. Now, these are some good ones here. That U-channel's perfect for those ratchet straps, too. I go ahead and leave this stabilizer bar. I just push it back and leave that on there, because if I take it off, I might misplace it or use it for something else. I had it on 6 and max. Here are my welds. Now it's just one piece, and I just set it right up on the bucket and tighten it down. I selected the 4,000 pound capacities because I like having that extra bolt. Thanks for watching.